Hey there, horror fans. If you're like me, thunderstorms are a double-edged sword. They can be mesmerizing, yet terrifying. Today I've got 10 true scary thunderstorm stories that will send chills down your spine. Ready? Let's dive in. Our first story takes us to a small town in Texas. A family huddled in their living room as a severe thunderstorm raged outside. Suddenly, a lightning strike hit their house, igniting a fire. As they scrambled to escape, they saw a shadowy figure standing in the doorway, seemingly immune to the flames. When the fire department arrived, the figure had vanished without a trace. In another eerie tale, a lone driver was caught in a storm on a deserted highway. Visibility was near zero when a figure appeared in the middle of the road. The driver swerved to avoid it and crashed into a ditch. When he got out to check, there was no one there. The figure had disappeared, leaving only muddy footprints leading into the woods. Our third story comes from an old mansion in Louisiana. During a thunderstorm, a family began hearing whispers and footsteps in the attic. When they went to investigate, they found nothing but an old, dusty mirror. In the reflection, they saw shadowy figures moving behind them. They never ventured into that attic again. Now let's travel to a cabin in the mountains. A couple on a weekend getaway was trapped by a sudden storm. As the lightning flashed, they saw a pale face staring at them through the window. When they mustered the courage to look outside, no one was there. But the muddy footprints on the porch told a different story. Here's one from the heart of New York City. During a summer thunderstorm, a young woman was in her apartment when she saw a man standing in her living room. She blinked and he was gone. She later found out that a previous tenant had died in that apartment during a thunderstorm. In another unsettling account, a fisherman was caught in a storm at sea. Lightning struck his boat, and he saw ghostly hands reaching up from the water. He barely escaped with his life, convinced he had encountered the spirits of lost sailors. Let's move to a quiet village in England. During a storm, villagers reported seeing a glowing figure walking through the graveyard. It disappeared as quickly as it appeared, but those who saw it swore it was the ghost of a long-dead villager. Our eighth story takes us to a farm in Kansas. A family was hiding from a tornado when they heard banging on their storm cellar door. When they opened it, they found an old man who claimed to have been seeking shelter. After the storm passed, they discovered the man had died years ago in a similar storm. In a chilling story from Japan, a group of friends was hiking when a storm hit. They took shelter in an abandoned shrine. As the storm raged, they heard chanting and footsteps outside. Yet, when they looked, only the storm greeted them. Finally, we head to the Australian outback. During a thunderstorm, a camper saw a figure standing by his tent. Lightning illuminated the scene, revealing an old, weathered face. The figure vanished with the next flash, leaving the camper questioning his sanity. There you have it, 10 terrifying thunderstorm tales that prove there's more to fear than just the storm itself. Stay safe out there, and remember, sometimes it's not just thunder that rumbles in the night. Until next time, keep those lights on.